Hi Leo, welcome to your end of May Love Tarot reading. So Leo, we are looking at whatever you need to know at this time, either regarding your love life or love situation. So we're just going to take it as it comes, so please do keep that in mind. All right, Leo, we have the Native Spirit Oracle cards here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we're going to jump into your reading, but welcome in. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any heavy placements, male or female, general collective reading, cross watchers as well. But welcome in, Leo. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Leo, let's see what your opening messages are. End of May Love Tarot reading. And I keep the just regular love readings open to whatever comes out. So it's not specific to anything, but if it turns out to be singles or new love or whatever, you know, I'll tell you what I see. But anyway, let's see. Gathering your tribe. Vision quest. Elder. Smudging ceremony. So that smudging ceremony definitely is about cleansing, purging, healing energy, purifying energy, basically. It does look like, you know, this is, gathering your tribe definitely is about your family, whether it's, your spiritual family, your friends, your loved ones, whatever it is here. Elder could be a little bit of an age difference between you and somebody, Leo. It kind of looks like somebody here had to clear and purge some energy out of their life, but it looks like now someone's on a vision quest, and that you could feel like this person has been, that you feel like they're part of your soul tribe, basically. And there could be some difference in age, it doesn't have to be, though. This could also mean somebody who's very wise and smart, if there's not an age gap. But we're just going to jump into the reading here, Leo. I feel like somebody probably at a distance had to clear or purge something, but definitely there's a soul connection here, right? And this vision quest is maybe some time has passed and maybe you're both older now. That could be the situation as well. But someone's on a quest here, Leo. A vision and a quest. So let's see. I feel like this could have been a missed opportunity, or the timing wasn't right. Well, that would be a missed opportunity, or whatever the case may be. So we'll see. All right, Leo, I get this a lot for you. So, all right, Leo, we have the Illuminati Tarot here. So you're reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Animal Dreaming Oracle. We'll pull some of those at the end as well. All right, Leo. Let's see. All right, so tell me about this energy for Leo. What do we need to know? What is this energy about? End of May Love Tarot reading. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Let's see. Oh, 3 of Cups, Leo. 8 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 3 of Wands. So this is about looking out to the future. So I feel like, Leo, somebody was stuck in a situation. We have it right here with the 8 of Swords. So it was either in their own head or their own mind, or physically stuck in a situation. We do have courting, dating, getting to know, or possibly reuniting on the table here. But there was a very stuck situation which put everything up in the air between you and this person. And the 10 of Cups. So this person could be in a much, much happier place. And now they're looking out to the future and choosing, what do I want in my future? Part of my future, where do I go from here? So maybe they had to go through some things, heal, purge, cleanse, start over, start new, whatever they had to do. They're looking forward to the future, Leo. I mean, it could be courting, dating, getting to know each other on a romantic level. All right, we don't have any signs present here. I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Leo. And I only read the signs on the major arcana and the court cards. I don't do like every single card because that would be ridiculous. So, but I will call them as I see them. It could be signs of chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, that's totally fine. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. You disregard. But we do have the King of Pentacles. Could have been somebody who was committed, married. They definitely, I feel like, you know, they were being blocked and weighed down. You know, they had a lot going on, a lot of pressure, overwhelming energy. And I feel like they wanted to pursue you romantically, but definitely something was holding them back and they couldn't. It could have been a commitment elsewhere. Obviously, we do have the King of Pentacles. For some of you, maybe you worked with them and they were a boss. It couldn't happen. It could be something along those lines as well. Yeah, a lot of holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. But there was love. There were feelings there, Leo. There were feelings there. All right. So tell me what's coming in with the Three of Wands for Leo. That's looking out to the future. Could be the very near future. Tell me what this Three of Wands means for Leo. End of May. Love Tarot reading. What do we need to know for Leo? What do we need to know for Leo? That's kind of like the vision quest, like looking out to the future, right? King of Cups. I'm going to explain him in a minute, so that makes sense here. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. Showing up again. Four of Pentacles with the holding back. Death. Yeah, somebody's went through a big ending. Now, if you feel like this is your energy, I guess you could switch it around. You could do that too. Knight of Cups. Okay. There's an ending and a new beginning, and then the new beginning is going right into romance, courting, dating, getting to know. I just get like chivalry with the Knight of Cups for some reason. This is also for me courting, dating, getting to know, or something moving forward with love or romance, right? So now the King of Cups for me, he wears a cloak. For me as a reader, I read him as someone very reserved, you know, held back. You know, he doesn't give a lot of love, emotions, and feelings. Though he has them, you know, which is very mature and reserved, you know. I like him better in reverse because then he's very overflowing, open, you know, sharing everything, you know. So here's someone holding back their love, a lot of love, holding back again. But there's some ending here. It was the new beginning leading into romance with the Knight of Cups. So we got Pisces, Scorpio, two cards of Scorpio here. Yeah, they had a lot of willpower and held back a lot, Leo. Held back a lot. But it looks like something's unblocked now with the Two of Swords. Some sort of big decision coming through. No more struggles. Struggles are over. And now there can be union right here. Two of Cups. Definitely, you know, if one person gave or expressed how they felt, definitely was not reciprocated. So it could have felt like unrequited love for you, Leo, right? Okay. So tell me more for Leo, end of May. With this Ace of Cups. Tell me about that for Leo with the Ace of Cups. All right. Let's see. Someone may live in the country or maybe an outdoor sportsman. Okay, so let's see. Leo. Oh, King of Swords. Could be somebody. All right, let me lay them all out here because I'm jumping ahead of myself. Seven of Wands reverse. Three of Swords. 10 of Swords reverse. Six of Cups reverse. So I feel like here, Leo, with the King of Swords, sword people in the deck are usually either divorced, widowed, or been through a lot of things, you know, experiences, good or bad. I feel like now they could be either divorced or whatever here at Leo, and they're ready to speak up with truth, clarity, communication. Seven of Wands reverse. Again, that's very, so like the King of Cups, I said very reserved, held back, you know, doesn't give a lot. But the Seven of Wands reverse is actually somebody open, vulnerable, no defense, walls are down. There was a lot of heartache, pain, and disappointment in this situation, right? Because it felt like unrequited love. And I think they know that. 10 of Swords reverse. I'm feeling like, Leo, they're hoping that the energies are not over between you. I kind of put it that way, the energies, because I don't think you've ever had a physical relationship with this person. Now, the Six of Cups reverse, I mean, that can be about someone not coming back, but sometimes I feel like this can be someone putting the past behind them. It wasn't the greatest, but now this is their past, it's behind them. Especially if they're divorced or whatever. Maybe widowed, whatever the case may be. But I also feel with this Three of Swords on the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles that they're holding back and leaving all the energy up in the air. Definitely, like, broke your heart. You're right. You felt that unrequited feeling. And I think they know that. We got Gemini showing up here. Something revving outside. Exciting new beginning, possibly on the horizon. Seven of Cups, clearing up the confusion. It's reverse. Now we do have the Hierophant. Now they could have been committed in another situation, but this is also leveling up big time. Morals, traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, leadership. Doing things by the book, the right way. They could be somebody, if they were in another situation, Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Cups for me, you see this person alone, that gives me a singles vibe. They're happy, alone, indulging, fulfilling, right? Okay. Leo. So with the King of Swords, King, Queen, it don't matter. This could be somebody in military, law enforcement, education, communications, medical. Doesn't have to be though. All right. So tell me more about this King of Swords for Leo. Tell me more. End of May for Leo. What do we need to know for this King of Swords? What do we need to know? Oh, they're single. Hermit. They've been kind of keeping their distance, but they are single. And they've been, thinking about what to do here. Taking their time, not rushing. Being wise, practical, and smart, which is actually a good thing. Doing things the right way. Again, with that Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Definitely they could be at a distance. But it's fate, destiny, divine timing. Things meant to be. Positive movement forward. Growth, luck, expansion. And the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity. I also feel like, this person has been thinking a lot about this with this Hermit energy. Kind of still keeping their distance. But that's very, very single for me. Trying to figure things out. What do I do here? It's been so long. It's been a lot of time. I want to come in here with something to offer Leo. And I want to mean what I say and be grounded and real and authentic. I've been at a distance. But I also walked away from a lot of things. And I'm ready to walk into a new beginning. Because the wheel is 10. Which is endings and new beginnings. So is it the Ace of new beginning? Into something I felt like was always kind of meant to be, but there was just so many blocks in the way in the past. So I'm ready to walk into this, with clarity, truth, communication, Ace of Swords, a new beginning. I've cut out a lot of things no longer serving me. I'm ready to stand up, tell it like it is. So we have Virgo, Taurus. We are in Taurus season right now. We're right at the tail end of it by the time this comes out for you. Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Cups. Again, reverse. Clearing away the confusion. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. We just saw the King. So you definitely would make a great, stable, grounded match. Very trustworthy, honest, loyal, true. Doing things the right way. Knight of Swords, so this could feel like a little out of the blue, Leo. Maybe you're not going to expect this happening. But it's been taking a while for this leap of faith to happen, right? So maybe, and it's been so long that, maybe you were expecting this leap and it never came. And you're like, well, I'm just going to put it behind me. And then boom, here they come, right? All right, Leo. So I'll do one more row with clarifiers, and then we'll jump into the Animal Dreaming Oracle to get some closing messages. But if it does resonate so far, Leo, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Now, we did see the Fool, even though it was in reverse, even though it was on the bottom of the deck, the Fool for me can always be like a right now kind of energy. So it could be something happening right now. There's been some limbo I think, for quite a while here between the two of you. But usually the Hangman does get up and take action. You know, he stays in limbo for a little bit. Perspective, big picture. Sees what he needs to see. And gets up and takes action. Knows what to do. 5 of Swords. Yeah, so they can be feeling like maybe the energies are a little too sabotage everything that's happened. They could have felt, you know, a little bit defeated with the whole situation. They could also went through some yucky things too, right? High Priestess reverse, so that could be about breaking. It could be a little bit of a no communication situation too as well. Getting ready to kind of break the silence, the secrets, and to communicate. High Priestess reverse. 10 of Wands, they'll be carrying around the heavy burdens. Probably their feelings for you, because we saw this earlier with, what, the Ace of Cups, right? Knight of Swords, again, rushing in out of the blue, out of nowhere. And it may actually surprise you. We got Aquarius, Pisces. Let's see. Let's clarify a little more. 9 of Cups. Someone's single. Happiness, joy, wish fulfillment. 10 of Pentacles. They definitely could have been in another situation. Again, with that Hierophant with it. But Queen of Wands, definitely, and you're the King of Wands, Leo, in the deck. So definitely a hot, fiery match. Attraction, passion was always there, even if it was never acted upon. Now, the crossroads, there can be this path ahead with you, you know, if they choose it, if they want to choose it. And I think they will, Leo. I think they will, even if it's been some time. You know, wake up call, call to action, answering the call. You know, life review, relationship review, healing, forgiving, releasing what needs to be released to make way for a new. It's time, big decision. Soul contracts, past life, things meant to be. King of Pentacles and the Sun. I feel like this is someone that does things by the book. Like, they're very structured. And they're probably were like, well, I can't tell Leo I have feelings for them. Whatever, I have to go deal with my stuff. You know, they shouldn't really have to be weighed down by my burdens. I'm going to go do what I have to do. When the time is right and I feel I'm ready, maybe I'll approach Leo and see if they're interested. And we do have the Sun right there. That's you, Leo. Yeah, so, you know, there's been separation, sadness, lack, loneliness, but this could be positive movement forward. They come rushing in towards you, Leo. With the Chariot, balance, they know what they want. 4 of Cups reverse. So it's going to be up to you, Leo. You may not expect this. We got Scorpio here. Could be happening right now. All right, or very soon. And we do have the 3 of Wands up there. So let's pull you some animal dreaming oracle cards, Leo, and see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out if you would like to. Everything you need to know about me, this reading, this channel, and my other 2 tarot channels as well as all the links you need to everything. All right, Leo. Now, I see this kind of Knight of Swords rushing in. It's like they have to release the heavy burden of everything they've been keeping bottled up for so long. Because we definitely seen a lot of love being held back by this 10 of Wands earlier in the reading, right? All right. Let's get to you some animal dreaming and see what else you need to know. All right. I mean, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. So there was some in the 3 of Cups. I mean, could be, you know, getting to know each other on a romantic level here, Leo, right? Okay, so let's get some animal dreaming, see what else you need to know. What else you need to know for Leo. Fear, 7. Now, 7 is divinely guided spiritual energy, but it can be a little bit challenging. So, I mean, they could have a little bit of fear in the past, and, you know, coming forward, but I think they're going to do it anyway. They may just be fearing, I don't know what the future's going to hold, how Leo will respond to this. There's even going to be a chance. I fear there may not be anything that may happen, but I don't think it's a fear about approaching you and coming in and asking for, you know, romance with you. I don't think it's the fear about that. It's a fear of, well, I could get rejected this time. right? As Leo felt rejected in the past. All right, what else for Leo? Messages, 11. You wouldn't reduce that. Ones are about new beginnings. So Leo, yeah, you have some messages coming in. We have a lot of blue here, and blue, again, like represents the throat chakra. Truth, clarity, communication. All right, what else for Leo? What else for Leo? Transmutation, snake. 14, which is 5, which is change. Now, the snake isn't always a bad thing. You know, if you think of snake, you know, they do shed their skin on a regular basis, but something definitely is changing. Look deep within yourself. Honor those aspects that pose the threat of making you ill. I just think they... a chance to physically rebirth ourselves by strengthening us emotionally and deepening our relationship with spirit. So definitely this is about I think they shed a lot of toxic energy in their life, and I think it was a process for them to transmute their energy. But it does, I mean, we have fire here. You know, you are fire sign, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Wow, purification. Yeah, 35-8. Travel, action, communication, putting in the work, infinity. Like I said, loyalty. So I get a really good energy about this. You know, someone does things the right way, which, you know, and they may fear getting scrutinized. But, you know, Leo, I think they're going to come in and they're going to, like, reconnect and just see what happens. And they know I may be rejected this time. But I have to at least, this could be about closure, but them really telling you about how they were feeling, what was happening with them, and why nothing ever happened. So, I mean, you could have met them at a point where they were going through the divorce or going through something, hoping that, okay, at the end of that, they'll come towards me and we'll, you know, have something together. But they wouldn't have been ready, Leo. It wouldn't have worked out at that point. I mean, this could be years for some, but, you know, there's messages that things have changed, right? The energy is clear. So there could be a chance here, Leo, if you want it. Now, if you've moved on, that's totally fine. They may be expecting that, but they're going to try anyway. But Leo, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.